Welcome back to another video. So as you can already tell by today's title, we are going to be talking about the purchase that I made while on vacation at the Geiger store in Orlando, Florida. Guys, I was so excited. I really didn't have too much shopping that I wanted to do. You know, I never mind going to look, but my main thing this year on vacation was to go into the Geiger store because we do not have one anywhere near where I live in Virginia, and I think the closest one to me is actually the Orlando location. So anyway, without further ado, let me go ahead and pull out the package and just let you see exactly which one I picked up. All right, if you are interested, stay tuned. All right, y'all, so here is the bag. Now let me tell y'all, after all of the research that I did on Geiger and the Geiger stores and all the shorts I viewed, and especially all the TikToks. Let me tell y'all, TikTok helps you out. If you are looking for anything, searching for anything, baby, you want to go on TikTok because you are going to find exactly what you need there. All the information you need on TikTok, okay? So like I said, between YouTube and TikTok, I really was looking at everything, y'all. Just everything. So anywho, I realized I already knew in advance that they had blue bags. For those of you that are new to the channel or just don't know, my favorite color is royal blue. I do like different shades of blue, but this right here, this is it. Royal blue. I love me a good royal blue. So when I went to leave after making my purchase, she gave me a different color bag, y'all. And when I saw it, the bag was pretty, but I said, excuse me, I said, I hate to be difficult. I said, but do y'all have the royal blue bags? And she said, oh yes. I said, please, can you put mine in a royal blue bag, because that's my favorite color. And the young lady started laughing at me. She was just like, it's okay. She said, I'll give you the royal blue bag and I'll stick the other one inside too. I said, okay, thank you. When I tell you, from the time I walked in the Geiger store in the Mall of Millennia, Orlando, Florida, the young lady was so sweet. I forgot her name, and I don't think I have my receipt in here, but if anybody out there knows who I'm talking about, I went to the Geiger store back around June 23rd, June 24th of this year, and she was pregnant. She looked like she was maybe about 7 months along or so, and I asked her about the slides she had on because she had the jewel pool slides on, and she was saying, oh yeah, with me being pregnant and everything and my feet, she was like, these slides are really, really comfortable. So shout out to her. She was a very, very, very nice and fun sales associate to talk to. I'll insert different photos and footage in throughout here as I was walking through the store. Y'all, the only disappointment I had was, and I can't even say if it was a disappointment, the only thing that I was looking forward to that I didn't get to do was try on the big bag, y'all. You know how everybody goes into the Geiger stores and they want to pose and take photos with the big bag. The bag was not there, guys. She was gone. So when I was asking her about that, she was just like, well, you know, so many people have come in here and took photos with the bag. And I looked at her and I said, don't tell me they damaged the bag. And she was like, yep, she is out for repair. So that was the only thing that I did not get a chance to do that I was looking forward to doing. But that's okay. That is okay, because hopefully one day I'll go into another Geiger store and one of the big bags will be in there and I'll be able to get my photo with the big bag. But moving right along, again, the sales associate was super duper sweet, super duper nice. She was helpful. When I told her that I was a vlogger, she was like, oh, go right ahead, because I asked permission first. I like to ask permission before I just go recording. And she was like, sure, go ahead, knock yourself out. Take your time if you have any questions. Every time I asked her a question, she was really happy to help me. You know, just very polite. And that makes your whole experience 100 times better when you go into a store, and especially when it is your first time there. All right. So I'm going to stop running my mouth about that. Let's get into this package, y'all. All right. So this was the second bag she gave me. This pretty fuchsia hot pink bag. Oh my gosh, it is so gorgeous, y'all. Yes, yes, yes. And I keep my bags. When I go in stores, department stores, and stuff like this, I keep my bags because I like to reuse them. It's always good to reuse these things. Set you over there. All right, guys. So here we go. Of course, the Geiger boxes that we are used to. Open her up. And let me get the full name for you, because I like to give the full name of whatever it is that I picked up so you all can have it. I purchased the Geiger London Meena Quilted Eagle Head Pool Slides, and I picked up the ones that have the brass head, guys. The brass head. These are so nice, guys. So nice. Let me take this stuffing out. All right, there she is. They are so nice. The quality of the shoe is very, very nice. Everything about Geiger, I just absolutely love. Really, really, really nice. Now, I'm going to be honest with you all. I did ask the SA. I said, okay, I have, what, two to three other designer pool slides, or whatever you want to call them. And I will say, I have a pair of Coach pool slides with the signature logo on it, and they are comfortable, guys. They are really comfortable. And I also have a pair of MCM pool slides. I'm not knocking MCM. The quality of it is very, very good. It's something about the MCM slides that I just can't figure it out. I don't know if it's the construction of the slide, the top part of it, or I don't know. I'm not even going to keep trying to figure it out because I don't know. But it is something with me and the MCM slides. I'm going to say this and then we're going to get back onto Geiger. When I wear my MCM slides, I have to be very careful because I tend to trip a lot in them. I don't know what it is. Anybody else out there have a pair of the MCM pool slides, and anybody else knows what I'm talking about? The top part right here, I think because it's thin on, well, I don't know. I can't say that's what it is because the Coach pool slides are thin up here and they don't dig into my skin. My MCM ones I cannot wear for a long period of time. They dig into the top of my foot right here as I walk. They start to become more and more uncomfortable. What else is it? Like I said, I trip. I don't know what in the world is wrong with me, y'all, but I trip in my MCM slides. And I'm telling you, it's every single time I wear them. It never fails. Every single time. So, hey, I don't know what it is, but that's why I asked the sales associate. I was like, please be honest with me. Are they comfortable? I hadn't even tried them on yet, y'all. And she was just like, yes, believe me. You see, I'm pregnant. I have mine on. She said they are very comfortable. The minute I slipped my foot, wait a minute. Let me put it on now. The minute I slipped my foot into this slide, it was just comfortable. Comfortable. Now, I will tell you, on the pool slides for Geiger, you do want to go up a size. Go ahead and go up a size. I want to almost say, let me look at my phone, guys, because you know I got to give y'all all the information. I want to say she told me, and I might be wrong, that they don't come in half sizes. Do they? Yeah, they do. They do come in half sizes. But she told me immediately, she was just like, hey, I'm going to tell you. She was just like, if I was you, I would just go up a whole size. Now, what should I say? I haven't had any trouble with any of my Geiger shoes. I think it's one or two pair that I did go up a half a size in, and that worked beautifully for me. However, I went ahead and I listened to her and I got the 8. So I could have like that extra room, because I don't like my foot, the heel of my foot hanging real close to the end of my slides. I can't stand it. And I'm glad I listened to her, because I feel like if I had got a 7.5, I would have been still close to the end of the slide. So I went ahead and got an 8. I sized up a whole size up, listening to my sales associate, and I got an 8. And yeah, they feel good. And then I still have some room back here. The 8 is fine, and I'm glad I got the 8. It's fine. I probably could have got the 7.5, but like I said, I don't like my heel all the way at the back of my shoes. I like to have a little bit of room back there at my heel area. So I'm so glad I went with the 8. But yeah, guys, these slides are so well, let me stop saying slides. These pool slides are so comfortable. If you have been on the fence and thinking, you know, whether or not I don't know if I want these. I don't know if I want to get a pair of the Geiger slides. They're just like all the other slides. No. They are really, really comfortable, guys. Go ahead and go into the store if you can. Dillard's, Nordstrom, I think Bloomingdale's has them too. Go into the store and try them on and judge for yourself whether you want to do a 7. I'm a size 7, y'all. Whether you want to get your normal size, a half a size, or if you want to go a whole size up like me. But yeah, again, the quality, I'm about to drop them. The quality of these shoes are absolutely stunning. So cute. And when I say they are comfortable, oh my God, they are so comfortable. You would not be disappointed in this slide right here. So I'm so glad I got these. And the crazy thing about it is, I was looking at another pair, but my son was like, Mom, no. He was like, you need to get these ones. He was very specific. He liked the quilted pattern, and then he was just like, get the brass eagle head. He was like, because you got other purses I've seen that will match with that, and he is right. I do. And so usually my son doesn't put his 2 cents in on stuff like this when I'm shopping, or or just give me his opinion, period. But he did this time, and I'm so glad he did, because I am so happy that I got my Meena pool slides in this color, the black with the brass eagle head, and they are so cute, guys. So cute and very comfortable. All right, guys. Again, thank you so much for supporting the channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.